What's up, guys? We just filmed a podcast, and now it's Monday, so we had the launch on Friday. It's time to pack some orders now, so let's get to it.
Oh, it's Jordan. We could have just given this to him at the gym.
Who? Ah!
That's so stupid. We're going later this week.
Oh, gosh dang it. Always.
Yeah.
What the freak? You put on the wrong side.
Oh no.
Not that it matters, but then they can't see the nice thing. I did. Oh, that one doesn't count. On this one. That one is folded over anyway. Okay, whatever.
You said small?
Yes. What's up, guys? We just did our casual 20 to 30 minute sitting in the truck outside the gym.
In the heater?
Huh?
In the heater?
Yeah. Whoa.
I know. Oh, it's freezing now. I'm going inside.
It's like my first time being able to see my breath in Arizona.
Video?
I don't know if that worked or not. They have a silent auction going on. I bet this is a lot. Another day, another million reps of rows. Well, guys, I made a post yesterday. I wanted to talk about it because I was feeling angsty. I was kind of in a mood, and you know when I get in a mood, I'm about to go on a rant. So I did, and I even gave a warning. I said this might come off wrong, but there's probably someone who needs to hear it. I'm just gonna read it and then I'll kind of talk about it. But I said, you're either about it or you aren't. You're either actually working hard or you don't. You either follow the plan or you don't. You're either consistent or you aren't. You aren't the hardest worker in the room just because you worked kind of hard for a few days or even a few weeks or months. You don't deserve to be great just because you want to be great. You aren't a beast just because you say you are publicly. You either do or you don't. You either are about it or you aren't. And then I kind of go on, but honestly, like, especially just because I'm so focused right now on not only my goals to go pro someday, but also my athletes' goals. You know, I have a few athletes this year, or sorry, next season that are gonna shoot for their pro cards, and especially in the next couple of years, I'm sure I have a lot of athletes that are shooting for pro cards. And it's just like with that comes this whole new mentality. Like we aren't just doing this to be okay. We're doing this to become great. And I know there's a lot of people out there that talk. They got big mouths. I'm not even talking about my athletes specifically, and I'm just talking about like people in general. Like a lot of people talk, a lot of people, you know, they went to the gym for the past 3 weeks straight and they're posting pictures. Oh, I'm the hardest worker in the room. No one works harder than me. I just want to be like, where were you a month ago? 2 months ago, 3 months ago, where were you? Oh yeah, you were sitting on a couch doing nothing. Yet you have the nerve to come in here and say you're the hardest worker in the room. Newsflash, I've been working my butt off for the past decade. Ask me how many sessions I've missed in that time. Ask how many weeks I've taken off. I bet the longest I've gone without hitting the gym in the past, like literally 10 years, 12 years, 13 years, maybe a week, like 7 days max. Literally, I doubt any longer than that. Been working my butt off. And you know what? Something I'm never gonna say is that I'm the hardest worker in the room. That's very naive to say. I'm not gonna say I want it more than anyone else, because that's also naive to say. What I will say is that I'm perfectly consistent. That's something that's in my control. I can show up every day, I can work hard. I'm not in control of anyone else. I don't know how hard other people are working, how badly other people want it. And the thing is, that doesn't even matter. If I become a pro someday, it's not because I wanted it more than other people. It's not because I was the self-proclaimed hardest work in the room. It's because I worked as hard as I could. I showed up every day. I was consistent, not for a week, not for 2 weeks, not for a month, not for a year, for a decade, for 15 years. Then I'll succeed. So I think, it's like a lot of people just need a wake-up call. You know, you can't say you work hard and then, oh, you happen to skip the next 4 weeks of the gym. You're not working hard. Or you work hard when you're in the gym, but then you go home and your diet's crap every single day. You can't say you work hard. You can't say you work hard if you go to the gym and you do the easy stuff. Like, oh, let's say you love bicep curls. You go in the gym, you get a pump. Oh, I'm the hardest worker in the room. Yeah, but you know, when was the last time you trained your back? Oh, you don't, because you hate back, so you skip it. Like, are you really hardworking then? Like, oh, you want to go pro in bodybuilding, but you've been bodybuilding for 2 months, you know, and then as soon as it gets hard, or as soon as you got to bulk up or something, then you wussy out, you know. So anyway, this isn't to call any one person out, but if the shoe fits, wear it. I think some people do need a wake-up call though, and you know, maybe when you've been working hard for a decade or two, maybe then you could say that you're a hard worker, but not if you just show up for a couple days. That's my rant for the day. Maybe I'll go on in more depth. I could go for a while. Maybe I'll do a podcast on this or something, but yeah, we got to get back there and keep hitting it. Today's a good example. I think I said in the last video how much I hate back day, and here I am doing back. I'm on like my 10th set right now. I do over 20 sets of rows a week, 20 hard working sets to almost failure. And let me promise you, I hate rows. It's my least favorite exercise in the world, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Otherwise, you're not really hardworking. Peace out.